Okay, so I've had some time on my hands recently, and I used it to make some upgrades to the van. I got me a co-pilot. If he can't get me through the blizzard, nobody can. Second, I put a little 1/4-inch stud on the dash so I can mount anything my little heart desires. I can mount my phone. I can mount a big honking light or a little bitty one. I can mount my GoPro or my disco ball. I added this wonderful new curtain system. Right now I just keep it closed with a clip, but I'll add Velcro or magnets at some point. And these curves, I have found a way to block out all the light. I have found a way to make it be tight across these curves. That's working out good. Some of you may remember I had an antenna wire that came in through the door, went all the way down this pillar, come out of the corner of the windshield there, and then straight up the dash. It came over the dash and just hung down right here. Now that wire comes right out of the dash. And I added a USB-C charger straight to the dash. Okay, around to the back of the van, we've done some cool stuff out here. Okay, so let's back this up to before I started. This compartment was half electric room, half furnace room, and storage room. Where was I? This whole side used to be storage. I decided I could use that space better with electricity. I added an inverter. It has remote plugs. Plug in here, and I just looped a wire, the cord under there. And there was a remote power switch for the inverter. See, the lights are all off. I come in, flip that switch, and now we got stuff. Now I'll flip this off and let you see that. And there it goes. I added 2 big bus bars. I added a main fuse. I've added a fuse for the inverter. Each battery is now individually fused. And I've made room for another battery, but that battery will go right in here. I've got wire looms, all the circuits that run out. I've also done a lot of cable management. There used to be a ton of wires up here to feed all kind of stuff. Now my wires for my Christmas lights are all hidden behind the panels. There's just a one wire coming out to feed those lights. A wire behind the panels to feed that Christmas light module. Did I ever tell you I really like LEDs? My heater controller wire is now behind the panel, and I've mounted my carbon monoxide detector. And my net that used to be up on the ceiling, I put it over here. It made the place too dark, it blocked up too much room, the rear view mirror, and I wanted my headroom back. This was a big deal. It's pretty dark in here, ain't it? Well, that was the idea. So, some of the stuff I've done back here. I removed the rear entertainment system and covered it up with this piece of 1/4-inch plywood. I put a 1/4-inch stud in there and a power socket. I can make that be any connector and any voltage under 30 volts. I can mount my disco ball. And I gotta let this dog in. She's about to lose her cool. Come on in, we're in here without you, I guess. Oh my God, everybody's coming in. And in case y'all didn't know it, I'm babysitting. BB-8 likes to hang around once in a while too. And here's the curtain I added. It's a standard Walmart blackout curtain. Let me undo the clips on the other side. And I can twitch this thing open or closed from either side. And it hangs right out of the pool noodle, which is cool. I can close it up and gather it up with a piece of Velcro strap. And see how it stays tight to the ceiling? I've got a bungee cord hooked into there, and the curtain rides on that. And inside of here, I have a curtain rod, and the bungee cord stays tight to it with zip ties. This has really been a big deal. So that blocks out the light really good. Same routine, I can mount anything there. I've also added this charging station. 2 USB-Cs, USB-A, all with the latest power delivery stuff in them. Voltage monitor and XT60. Shut it all off. XT60 stays live all the time. To go with that, I have another charging station. This one is 12 volts. Same deal. 2 USB-Cs, XT60, but this one has a 12 volt power port on it as well. Once again, everything is switched except the XT60. Net over here was great. I can just hang anything off of it. Store sheets, towels, clothes, fat wood behind it. Here is a before and after of what the ceiling and curtain looked like before. I added this light. It's touchable, it's dimmable. It dims down. In there on the Christmas light modules, one on either side of the remote control. And here's what the Christmas lights look like after dark. Both work off of the same remote control, and I can make either one of them be any color of the rainbow. So that's what I've been up to the last few weeks. I spent some time in New River Gorge in June, and I'll parse that footage out a bit at a time as the notion takes me. As a general rule, I don't like camping in the summer, but I'll be getting back out there come October, late October. And I've had a passion for lithium batteries and off-grid energy long before I got interested in camping and road tripping. The happy coincidence is that they mix. So the next major video I put out will be on my electrical system upgrade, and FYI, my batteries, I build those myself out of free 18650 lithium cells. But that's stuff for another channel. After that, maybe I'll release my ride to the gorge through Shenandoah. Maybe a more detailed video on my curtain setup if there's any interest. I still have a ton of footage on my solar installed too. Maybe I can whip that out interspersed with camping and road trip videos. And I think that's about it. I'll see y'all in the next one, and don't stop looking.